5, 4.
Yo, yo, yo!
I need your address.
It is I
will
Captain Proton, and this is my old-time radio show!
At status.
In which the munitions were stored this afternoon.
That does not surprise me. I heard the siren.
This
I can tell
is
you how the enemy bombers know which of your
Agent
buildings to destroy. A small torch of red fire, the kind your people use during
from
funerals.
ages and ages and
The
ages
enemy bombers need only
ago.
to fly over and bomb the building where they see the red fire burning.
You are sure of what you say? Each of the warehouses is guarded. How could the red fire be lighted?
One man has been at each of the warehouses before each fire.
You know him?
Yes, and so do you. Mr. Wong, you are one of the patriots who arranges for the purchase of war supplies from the outside world.
It is true.
You work with two others, an army officer and a banker.
You have gathered much knowledge.
The banker buys the munitions. Naturally, it would not arouse suspicion if he entered the warehouses where they are stored.
It would be dangerous if you are in error, Mr. Special Agent.
Old-time
bringing America the
radio.
finest music. And that's why on its 50th anniversary, the railroads are happy to salute this truly great orchestra. Thank you, Marvin. And now here again, ladies and gentlemen, is the charming Dorothy Warren Show.
Hi, thank you, Gordon. You know, it's a real holiday time treat for me to be on the railroad hour again.
Well, we missed you, Dorothy, but we've been watching you on television and applauding you on the stage at the San Francisco Opera.
Why, thank you, Gordon. You know, I'll bet the show train has a load of Christmas cheer for next week.
Well, you bet you have, Dorothy. You got to listen for our Railroad Hour Christmas party. I'll be the host, and Dorothy Kirsten will be the hostess. And there's a special package we're wrapping up for all the kiddies. It's the Nutcracker Suite, and we have a hunch it'll help make this a happy holiday.
I'll set the radio right alongside my Christmas tree.
And by the way, we're expecting you back 2 weeks from tonight to help us ring in the new year.
I'll see you with bells on. Good night, Gordon.
Good night, Dorothy. You were wonderful. All aboard! Well, dear friends, it looks as though we're ready to pull out. And so until next Monday night, when you're all invited to our Railroad Hour Christmas party, this is Gordon MacRae saying goodbye. Holiday Inn was presented through the courtesy of Paramount Pictures, whose current release is the Technicolor production Road to Bali, starring Bing Crosby, Bob Hope, and Dorothy Lamour. Gordon MacRae can soon be seen starring in Warner Brothers Technicolor production The Desert Song. Our choir is under the direction of Norman Luboff, and our music is prepared and conducted by Carmen Dragon. This is Marvin Miller saying goodbye until next week for the American Railroads. Now keep tuned for your Monday night of music on NBC.
Tonight, The Voice of Firestone features Igor Gorin on NBC.
I'm letting you listen to the show.
BC.
Faster
than a speeding bullet.
This is what I like.
Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane.
Yes,
Superman.
people of YouTube, it's Superman!
Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, presents The Adventures of
Superman!
Today, while Superman speeds to the rescue of Lois Lane and Horatio Horn, the submarine's prisoners lie unconscious, trapped victims of the ocean's watery depths.
Oh no!
They're new. They're different. They're exciting. They're a brand new series of comic buttons, one in every package of Kellogg's Pep. 18 different comic strip characters to wear pinned on your jacket or dress or a cap. Get in on the fun of collecting them all. Maul Winkle and Tiny Tim, Flat Top, Superman, and all the rest. Don't miss the thrill of swapping duplicates with your pals. And be sure to be around for the surprise when it's time to open a new package of Pep. You never know which button you'll find inside, but you do know it'll be a slick-looking job. A true-to-life picture of a famous funny paper character in full color on a gleaming white enamel button that you'll get a real kick out of adding to your collection. Now, here's the payoff.
Yeah.
Here's how simple it is to get these pet comic buttons. You don't have to send in any money, not even a box top.
No.
And you can't buy them anywhere. They come only as exclusive prizes, one in every package of Kellogg's Pep you open.
One.
And remember, too, when you open a package of Pep, that you're in for some terrifically good eating. Because these toasted whole wheat flakes are packed with catchy sunshine flavor that puts come on in every bite. For prize eating
Pep.
and exciting prizes, get P-E-P.
P-E-P.
The Sunshine Cereal Kellogg's Pep.
Now the adventures of Superman. When Lois Lane and Horatio Horn, a part-time Daily Planet correspondent and an amateur detective, set out to solve the mystery of a supernatural sea monster supposedly haunting the Canadian fishing village of St. Selmo, they had no idea the monster would turn out to be a cleverly camouflaged submarine. Why it was being used to frighten the fishermen of St. Selmo away from the fishing grounds is still a mystery. But neither Lois nor Horatio is in any position to solve it. Held at gunpoint by Ike Barnaby, a local resident who was evidently in on the mysterious plot, they were forced into the submarine, the hatch locked and bolted, and the steel monster sent out to sea by the radio control. Its destination, the bottom of the ocean. However, a moment before the hatch was slammed shut, Horatio Horn succeeded in setting off a signal flare. Superman, ranging the coast in search of his friends, spotted the flare just as it dropped into the sea. Wheeling like a bird in flight, the Man of Steel streaked back to the spot. We find him now hovering almost motionless over the hidden cove from which the doomed submarine departed.
That flare dropped into the water somewhere around here. All I can see is a cove leading out to the sea. Wait, is that a shack down there on the shore? Yes, it is. And there are 3 men in it. Great Scott! One of them is Ike Barnaby. Down! Down!
How far off is she, Ike? About a half a mile. She's heading down under now. Won't be long.
What are they talking about? What's that radio control panel Barnaby's working at? Well, there's only one way to find out. Good evening, gentlemen.
Superman.
In person, Mr. Barnaby. Get away from that control panel.
Oh, Charlie, stop.
Isn't that asking a little too much of your friend, Barnaby? Relax, boys, or I'll tie you in a knot.
Get out of the way. I'll stop her.
Not with that little pea shooter, Barnaby. Try again.
Radio control.
It's about time you knew that.
No, you're right.
Oh, no, Joe. Bad little boy shouldn't play with knives.
Quit scolding me like that. I didn't do nothing.
I'm going to make sure you don't. Sweet dreams, Joe. All right, Charlie, you're next.
Don't pray for this. You got no right questioning here.
It isn't a matter of right and wrong anymore, Barnaby. You've had things your way entirely too long. Now I'm going to get them my way.
You'll get nothing.
What? Why did you smash that radio control panel? Answer me.
I ain't talking.
You'll talk or I'll know the reason why.
Get away from me. Get away!
Up to now, Barnaby, I've always pulled my punches in dealing with people like you because I realize that criminals have sick minds. But your mind is not sick. You went into this with your eyes open. You spread the most vicious poison known to mankind, the poison of fear. I don't know why you did it or with whom you're working, but this much I do know. I'll give you exactly 60 seconds to tell me what you've done with Miss Lane and Mr. Horn. 60 seconds. If you haven't told me by then, I'll show you what it means to be frightened.
Voice cutting like cold, hard steel. Superman advances on Ike Barnaby, who cringes against the wall. His pale, watery eyes break with panic. Meanwhile, a half-mile offshore, the submarine in which Lois and Horatio are trapped, suddenly cut off from its radio control, has shot to the surface where it now floats like a monstrous cigar in the pale moonlight. Inside the steel hull, Lois is the first to find voice.
Horatio, what happened?
I think we're floating.
Floating where?
On the surface. We were going down, the bow was tilted, and I could feel the pressure, and then suddenly we shot up.
You mean we're on top of the water?
Yes, I think so. Wait, maybe I can make sure. Is there a piece of metal around?
Well, the whole submarine is metal.
No, I mean a loose piece.
Oh, Horatio, this is no time to start experimenting. I'll take your word for it.
Oh, wait, don't move. Sit perfectly still. Hear that faint lapping of water? Feel the slight motion from side to side?
Yes.
That proves it. We're floating on the surface.
Well, just don't talk about it, Horatio. Do something. Get us out of this sardine can.
How can I? The hatch is bolted from the outside.
Is that the only way out?
Let me think.
Well,
I'm thinking.
in the meantime, the air is getting foul in here. We won't be able to breathe soon.
The torpedo tubes.
The what?
The torpedo tubes. We can crawl out through the torpedo tubes.
Where are they?
Probably in the bow. You stay here. I'll see if I can find them.
Be careful, Horatio.
Don't you worry. You just relax.
Relax.
In
With every
real
nerve in my
life,
body
not
hanging like rubber band.
advisable.
Horatio, are you all right?
I think I got them.
The torpedo tubes?
Yes. I'll know in a minute as soon as I get this thing open. It sure is tight.
Can I help you?
No. I think I can.
Horatio! What happened?
I opened the wrong thing. Water's pouring in.
Well, close it! Hurry!
'Cause that might happen.
Out we do, big lady. We're going to drown like rats.
God.
The water pouring into the sealed submarine in a thunderous roar. Lois and Horatio now face an end even more horrible than that planned for them by Ike Barnaby and his henchmen. It will be only a matter of minutes before the steel hull becomes filled and sinks forever to the ocean bottom. Meanwhile, at the shack in the hidden cove, Superman, unaware that he is running a grim race with death, towers over Ike Barnaby.
Your time's getting short, Barnaby. Just a few more seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you tell me what you've done with Miss Lane and Mr. Horn, you're going to suffer as no human being has ever suffered before.
Go ahead. Kill me.
Oh, no, it won't be as easy as all that. This won't be physical suffering.
No.
It'll be fear. The same poisonous fear you've been spreading, only much worse. I'm going to fly you out over the ocean and drop you from 10,000 feet.
What?
Your body will fall like a sack of flour, turning over and over.
Oh.
You'll try to breathe, but you won't be able to. You'll see the water coming up to meet you.
Stop it.
Then talk. And talk fast.
There's a submarine offshore.
Just as I thought. That was the monster, a submarine.
Yeah, they're locked inside.
Who's with them?
No one. They're alone.
Alone? That control panel. You were running the sub by radio.
Yeah. I sent it to them up.
Why, you...
It wasn't my idea. I was taking orders.
We'll settle that later. Right now, you're going with me. You're going to show me where that submarine went down, and if we don't find it, heaven help you.
We'll be back in a moment for the exciting climax of today's episode. So keep listening. Do you know what the Winnie-Winkle twins have been doing lately? Have you seen Denny Dimwit in the funny papers? And have you got those familiar characters in your collection of comic buttons that brand new series Kellogg's Pep is putting out? Don't miss a single one of these 18 different buttons. Here's a partial list of the new series. Ma Winkle, Mr. Bibbs, Daisy, B.O. Plenty, Gravel Gertie, Flat Top, Wilmer, and Superman, of course. Isn't that a gallery of comic strip favorites? You'll get a kick out of collecting them all and swapping duplicates with your friends and getting a surprise comic button every time you open a new package of Kellogg's Pep. And remember, that's the only way you can get these Pep comic buttons. You can't buy them anywhere, and you don't send in any money, not even a box top. But you just keep supplied with Pep and look for your prize inside every package you open. And keep on the lookout for a grand breakfast dish, too. Kellogg's Pep is called the Sunshine Cereal. Toasted whole wheat flakes with a catchy sunshine flavor. Good for you, too, with an extra amount of energy vitamin B1 to help keep you going through the day, and added sunshine vitamin D. Remember, for prize eating and exciting prizes, get P-E-P, the Sunshine Cereal, Kellogg's Pep. And now the adventures of Superman. Winging out over the dark ocean with the limp and helpless figure of Ike Barnaby under one arm, Superman hurries to the rescue of Lois Lane and Horatio Horn, trapped in the sinking submarine.
You said a half mile out, Barnaby? Straight out from the cove? Speak up.
Yeah, straight out. Don't drop me, please.
Now maybe you know what fear is. All right, we're a half mile out, but I don't see any submarine. Are you lying to me?
No.
If you are, Barnaby,
I swear to heaven.
you can swear in a stack of Bibles and I wouldn't believe you.
It's the truth. You can't see the sub. It's on the bottom.
I could see it if it... Wait a minute. bubbles in the water. There it is. It's sinking. Down. Hit the water pretty hard, didn't we? You can swim, can't you? All right, keep yourself afloat. I'm going down for that sub. And don't try to escape.
Diving beneath the surface, Superman heads down, down, down through the murky depths, following the line of telltale bubbles streaming up from the sinking submarine. Schools of fish scatter in startled amazement as this strange man-creature, his brilliant eyes piercing the ever-increasing darkness, cuts through the water like a blue and scarlet denizen of the deep. Finally, he overtakes the huge steel hull, swims swiftly beneath it, and lets it settle gently on his massive shoulders.
Now to get it up to the surface. Oh, good Lord, it's heavy.
Hard to imagine anything that
Not only
heavy
against
for
the tremendous weight of the
Superman.
water-filled submarine, but also the crushing pressure of the ocean depths. Superman forces his monstrous steel burden up inch by inch, foot by foot. Then suddenly his X-ray eyes pierce the hull and his heart sinks. He can see two bodies, the bodies of Lois and Horatio, resting limp and seemingly lifeless on the floor of the submarine. Has Superman for the first time in his career arrived too late? We'll know tomorrow when we hear the smashing climax of The Phantom of the Sea, together with the beginning of a new Superman adventure. So be sure to listen. Tune in, same time, same station for The Adventures of Superman.
And remember, for breakfast, it's Kellogg's Pep.
For excitement, The Adventures of Superman.
Superman is a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC comic magazines and is brought to you Monday through Friday at the same time by Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine. What goes changing their costumes and collecting all 6 countries in the series, like Norway and Holland and China. 2 cutout dolls with native costumes on every package, and only on packages of Kellogg's Crumbles, the only cereal made in crinkly sort of sweet and metal-rich shreds of whole wheat. Ask Mom for Kellogg's Crumbles. And be sure to be with us tomorrow for the thrilling adventures of Superman. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
Some warm now. Something about a fireplace.
Hypnotic, hmm?
Yeah. Hey, I got a treat for us in my bag. Guess what?
I couldn't possibly.
Nightfall.
What's that?
Are you kidding me?
No.
Where have you been for the last 10 years? Grass.
I told you I wasn't hungry.
You are joking. Is this for real?
I went to a boys' school. I didn't have much to do with
grass and girls. Are you sure you're not a priest?
But I know about women.
Marijuana.
Have you been alone here before? With a girl?
Yes, I have.
It's on the free 24/7 horror
now with the
channel.
light on your face.
Thanks.
365 days a week.
Crying thing. It's back.
It's getting hot, isn't it? Why don't you take your sweater off?
I'm fine, except for that. It's not an animal. It's saying words. Listen.
Boys getting girls.
It's somebody's kid lost in the snow. Oh, for God's sake, let's go and look.
Off. Oh my
Well, if you won't, then I will.
Don't.
Why?
Don't be silly.
You can't just leave a little kid out there in the snow.
Do you hear anything now?
No.
You sure the sound was human?
No.
Okay. There wasn't anything. It's you.
What?
You're hearing things. Noises that aren't there. The woods do that to people sometimes.
I don't know. Hey, watch it.
Can I hold your hand? Please?
Sure, I guess. God, I don't know what I'm hearing and what I'm not.
Your hand is warm.
Look, Barry, I really like you, but I've had some bad scenes with guys, and I've only known you for
My
a couple of
hands
hours.
are warm.
I don't think time is what counts.
Oh, God, you're thin. Handsome. But you have to eat more. My mother'd make you wolf it down.
I've always been this way.
When we're back in the city, can I see you? Promise?
Your hair looks red now in the firelight.
You know, this place, it's like the old curiosity shop. Everything chimes or rattles or plays. But it is pretty.
What is it?
The music. The music box.
It's not playing.
But I hear it. Don't you?
I don't hear anything.
You can't hear that?
You're squeezing my hand.
Where is it coming from? It stopped.
Good.
Are you playing games with me, like that man in that movie Gaslight? Look, I'm getting out of here.
You mustn't go. You can't go.
Gosh.
It isn't safe. So nothing can happen to you here. You're safe with me.
You're going to tell me that's an animal. I know.
We have lots around here.
What animal does that?
I don't know. Maybe a fox.
You fox?
What can I do?
Well, stop it. Just stop it, please. Make it stop.
You see? See, you frightened him away.
Thank God. It was an animal. Thank God.
I told you. Feeling better now?
Yeah.
Sue, there isn't anything to be afraid of. Not when you're with me.
You're very nice to me, Barry. I think I'm a damn fool.
I don't think that. You know how I feel.
I'm getting tired. Maybe in the morning, before I go, I can help you give this place a cleaning.
There's no need.
I'm almost out on my feet.
I'll get you the sleeping bag.
Thanks. I won't say no.
Here we are. Going right next to the fire.
Oh, I'm going to look funny all curled up in there.
You'll never look funny.
Hold on, that's a fire hazard.
Forget it. It never happened. You're tired and upset because you got lost and missed your friends.
You really are an unusual guy. And so many men are so insensitive.
Can I lie down next to you?
All right. But, what I said before still holds. I need my sleep.
Oh, yeah, I know what he wants.
I'm so glad you're here.
Are you here every weekend?
Mostly.
I haven't done a thing on that damn essay.
You could stay here forever. No more essays.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't that be great?
I'm sorry. Shouldn't I have done that?
One kiss. It's all right. No more.
He kissed
her.
Sweet dreams. You out there. Quiet. I said quiet. That's better.
She's falling for his charms, and that voice is trying to warn her.
Cold. No fire. Barry? I'm freezing.
His
Where are the
name's
logs?
Barry.
Barry?
Oh my God.
There. Barry? He's not here. Barry, where are you? My God, the door's open. Barry, you bastard. You are playing games. You've got that music box out there.
Bastard.
I'll find you out there, hiding behind a tree with your little toys. You wait till I get you. You'll wish you had seen a ghost.
Yeah, the bastard.
Barry? God, it's so cold. Where are you? You over there? Okay. You just wait till I get you. Where are you? This is no joke. I thought you liked me. It's knocked me over. Where am I? If this is your idea of fun, then you are cruel. You hear me? Cruel. I've got snow all over me.
She's got snow all over her. Oh my
Do you think you can scare me with your dinky music box? I hate that! Barry? No, you're here. Cut that out!
Wow. That music box music is adorable. Why get scared?
I'm gonna wake up in bed at home. Aren't I?
Nope.
Getting lost. Got to find him. Music. Where'd it go?
Pretty lady. Race her to the river.
At least she can. At least
Please
she
turn
can
around.
be pretty.
Look at me.
What do you want?
Come and play.
Wait, you're dressed for summer. Shorts and a jersey. You'll die out here. What are you pointing at?
The river. Come play in the river.
Poor little thing. Oh, come here. Let me warm you. Let me hold you. Oh my God! You're drenched in water, but it's not freezing.
That
But you are.
is
Get away!
ghost.
For God's sake, get away!
Ghost.
You won't play with me. I have to play alone.
Just up in the air. Barry? Barry!
Ghostly apparition.
Oh my God, I never heard you coming. I've seen him. I know who he is.
Know who?
Your brother. Your little brother.
My brother is dead.
Yes. I touched him. That's how I know he's dead.
So now you understand.
Lady.
Why didn't you tell me?
He's the one who
Come
said,
back to the cottage.
pretty
He can
lady.
never come in so long as I'm there. So please don't go. See, I built a fire for you again.
How can I stay with that out there?
How can you go with that out there?
Have mercy.
I swear to you, Sue, he can't come in here so long as I'm in the cabin. I don't know why that's so, but it is.
How can you come up here at all when it's haunted by your own brother?
He never bothers me. And you know what?
Haunted by.
He's so very lonely.
Maybe you are too.
Huh.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seem to know more than you're saying.
About my brother, you mean? What am I supposed to know? There's lots of things I don't know.
But you want to know, don't you?
Yes.
What happened?
I was supposed to be watching him.
So now you still are.
Stay till morning, Sue, please. Then you can go. I'll take you out in the morning. You never see him by day. Please.
Never.
I'm still going to have to leave in the morning, okay?
Great. Everything will be fine now.
This is pretty cool.
I know. There. Let me. Do you mind?
You want to kiss me?
Please.
Your lips are cold.
Look at me.
Please. I'm at the end of my rope. the end, you know?
I'm very fond of you.
That's... What are you doing?
2 people can sleep in this bag.
You sure?
I am.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess it's one way of keeping warm.
There are different ways.
When does the sun come up?
A long time from now.
I know what he wants.
This is good. And it feels safe.
Feeling better?
Much better.
You must have a lot of boyfriends.
Oh, not really.
Please. I like touching you. You're perfect.
That's real flattering.
I mean it.
I want to leave early. I should sleep.
Don't worry. Relax. You're safe here with me. Be with me.
Yes. Go and go in the morning.
If someone says you're perfect, don't say that real flattering. Try it, you'll understand why.
Oh, dear, I don't know if I should wake her up. She looks so lovely sleeping there. Poor thing. She must have gotten lost out here. I wish Jack would hurry. Where is that man? Oh, dear. Be better when she gets some coffee into her. At least she had the sense to get the fire going. What?
I've had my coffee.
Who? Now, don't be frightened. I'm a friendly native. Where? I've got some nice hot coffee in this thermos.
It wasn't hot.
Who you are? Just take your time.
Where am I?
Well, you're not at home, I can tell you that.
No.
Last night.
Got lost, eh? It happens. A girl like you all by herself. I know girls like to be independent today, but...
No. How did you...
Get in?
Yeah.
I used my key.
Yeah.
Key? Yes. This is our cottage. My husband's out looking at the foundations.
He's gone.
He'll be here in a minute.
No, I mean the boy.
There's a boy, too.
Yes, I was here with a guy.
I see.
Who are you?
Oh, sorry. Burl Hefferman. My husband and I, well, this is our cottage.
Oh, I see.
We're on a little skiing jaunt and thought we'd stop by and look in at the old place. Hasn't changed much.
Where's...
No.
Who?
Barry. I was with Barry.
With whom?
Barry. Your son, Barry Hefferman.
I beg your pardon.
He was here with me all night.
I bet he's
Barry.
dead.
Is he outside?
It isn't funny.
I want to see him.
We don't have a son.
Then who was...
Our son Barry drowned, trying to save his brother, 15 years ago. Down there.
Exactly. He drowned. And...
You have just heard Wind Chill by David McConnell. Featured tonight were Elva Mae Hoover as Sue and Robert Haley as Barry. The ghost of the child was Hadley Kay, and Aileen Seaton played Barry's mother, Burl. Our recording engineer is John Jessup, with sound effects by Bill Robinson. The senior script editor is John Douglas, with the production assistance of Nina Callahan. Nightfall is produced and
that's Nightfall.
This is your host, Stephen Dog.
We're not gonna... That's how you get rid of it. Phew! Anyway, this has been me, Captain Proton, and my old-time radio show, and I'm going now, so end